The region is currently boiling over, and the high-stakes situation looks terrifying, waiting for just one spark to explode. The U.S. military buildup is growing massively. We are seeing a non-stop airbridge of C-17 aircraft transporting heavy munitions and equipment, alongside the deployment of THAAD and Patriot systems everywhere to secure the skies against any potential Iranian attack. The U.S. currently has 8 naval destroyers in the region, the last of which arrived to protect Israel, at a time when Yemen has completely closed the Port of Eilat. This isn't just a show of force. There are serious reports that Trump's advisors have placed breathtaking options before him, the most dangerous being the deployment of special forces, commandos inside Iran, to execute high-complexity missions. Although Trump is hesitant and fears the failure of such operations, his moves on the ground suggest he is indeed warming up. He has deployed MC-130 Commando aircraft to Azerbaijan, essentially on Tehran's doorstep. These planes specialize in mountain operations, low-altitude flight, and helicopter refueling, meaning the infiltration option is no longer theoretical. It is a ready option on the table. The American plan doesn't just target airports or bases, it targets the keys of the Iranian state itself, such as targeting top leadership to create a political vacuum that allows for regime change from within. Furthermore, there is a U.S.-Israeli obsession with specific mountains surrounding sensitive nuclear facilities, mountains so fortified that conventional airstrikes have little effect. This is why Iran has begun sealing mountain entrances with sand and fortifications, fearing infiltration by commandos or precision strikes that could penetrate the entrances and strike from within. Israel is pushing hard to eliminate the nightmare of thousands of ballistic missiles, seeking full U.S. participation in a comprehensive campaign to destroy storage and launch sites. But this game comes at a very high price, and the U.S. is starting to feel the real pain in its weapon stockpiles. To intercept Iranian missiles, the U.S. uses incredibly expensive defensive missiles, with a single interceptor costing tens of millions of dollars. In just one round, a massive number of missiles were spent from a limited strategic stockpile. The bigger problem is that the annual production rate is very slow. What is spent in days takes years to replace, which could burn through a dangerous portion of the stockpile reserved for the great adversary in Asia. Iran, for its part, sees its missile arsenal as its insurance policy, while Trump's terms are viewed as unconditional surrender, terms no state can accept. This puts us at a dead end, the conclusion of which could be a full-scale regional war that burns everything in its path, or Tehran resorting to a surprise nuclear test that changes the rules of the game entirely, forcing the U.S. into negotiations from a weaker position. We are facing a very narrow window of time. Everyone's finger is on the trigger, and the region is standing at a bottleneck, either an explosion or a last-second settlement.